subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo, on LCameraTV, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, I have to tell you guys about this Black Clover episode 18, man. The junk was going in. Asta was snapping. Yuno learned some new shit, hopefully, I don't know, but it was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta talk to y'all about it. So this is Black Clover episode 18 review. Let's get started. So the episode starts off with Klaus doing the one thing he can do, and that's lock up Mars in his metal, steel, chamber thing, whatever, to arrest him or capture him, whatever. And Asta, obviously just winning the fight, whatever, is eating some plant crap. And they had a little back and forth, which I like. I like when they go at it, whatever. It's kind of funny, whatever. I like that Asta don't respect her, which he shouldn't, because this guy sucks, man. I've said it before. I'm always gonna say it. I can't stand Klaus. He's trash. He talks junk. He acts like he's better than everybody. You know what I'm saying? And all he did was lock the man up after Asta put in all the work. I mean, this man had the gall to be like, "Oh, we were here first, so we could go in the treasure chamber first." Man, you would have been dead if it wasn't for Asta, man. Come on, bro. What is your arrogance cease? You know what I'm saying? What entitlement do you have just because you was a royal, whatever? This man saved your life. Y'all was gonna die if it wasn't for Asta, man. Asta came in there and slapped the dude up, and now you want to go in the treasure chamber first? You lost. He was like, Mars would have beat the brakes off y'all. You know what I'm saying? Which he beat up basically all of y'all already. And then Asta came in and saved the day. You feel me? So obviously, it's still team no Klaus over here. You feel me? I don't rock with Klaus. I think he's trash. I think he's just, an arrogant, annoying royal who complains and act like he's better than everybody else. When in actuality, he probably the weakest member. I'm not gonna lie. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? He's, I put him right above, Noel and Mimosa, I guess. But Mimosa can heal people. So I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe it's like Noel and then him, because to me, this guy's straight trash, man. So I'm sorry I had to go on a little Klaus tangent, but this man to me he's just too arrogant for me, man. So hopefully, he gets booted or something, or we don't have to see him again, but it is what it is. So after they have a little argument or whatever, they go to the chamber door and they realize that they don't know how to open it. And then Luck finds out that the chamber door is made out of magic. So again, here comes Asta saving the day, because if it wasn't for him, they probably wouldn't have gotten to the treasure room, whatever. So Asta cuts the door, obviously, and it's a room full of treasure. You feel me? They go in there. Everybody starts touching stuff and looking at, all the treasure and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then here comes Klaus again, talking his mess, but whatever, that is what it is. And, you know what I'm saying, obviously, they'll mess around with stuff, and this light brought Yuno to this scroll that had, all this wind or whatever going towards it. And he picks it up, and he sees symbols he doesn't know. He's like, what are these symbols? And all of a sudden, his grimoire lights up, and the scroll lights up, and then the words disappear. Now, I'm not the smartest tool in the toolbox, but it looks like he got some new spells and he don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably just got stronger. He don't really peep it, yet so far. But it seems like, maybe those symbols went to his grimoire, and then when stuff hit the fans, my dog Yuno gonna come out and do some real stuff. So, that's what I'm thinking about, That's what I think happened, because obviously that's the only conclusion I can draw from that. Your grimoire lights up and the scroll lights up and the words disappear. Come on, man. It's pretty basic. So after that happened, Nero starts pulling Asta to this whatever golden circle thing, whatever, and Asta doesn't know what's going on, whatever, But I ain't gonna lie, man. Nero knows some stuff. Maybe Nero might be the Wizard King or some crap, or I don't know, man. He might have been the pet of the old Wizard King or something, because this little bird thing knows everything. He seems like he knows more about Asta's abilities than Asta does. But whatever. And then, obviously, Mars gets up and starts wrecking house. So before I get into Mars waking up and all that stuff, I just got sleep. Klaus couldn't even capture the man correctly, man. But let's leave that alone, whatever. So Mars gets up, obviously his grimoire, shifts back to him or whatever, or teleports back to him or whatever. And come to find out, he could use other elements. You know what I'm saying? We didn't nobody knew he could, but he uses flame recovery magic to heal himself, while, he's using his diamond magic or whatever. So, obviously Klaus was shocked, and he was like, oh my God, he can use this ability. So, he gets up and he lays Noelle out, man. He hits her one time. She about to die. And Mimosa has to try to heal her. Asta goes to attack him. And, you know, he peeped what Asta's ability is. He peeped what he does. So, he peeped all that stuff. So he slapped Asta up, man. He knocked Asta into the room or to, you know, to the wall of that, where the gold circle at. So he knocks him into that. And then come to find out, my dog Asta gets up, you know what I'm saying? He's like, he's all beat up and stuff. And he's like, man, my sword's not fast enough to, you know, fight him now. And then come to find out, like Nero knew, which, you know, obviously we know Nero knew him because he brought him over there. You know what I'm saying? There was another sword in there that was smaller and looked just like his other sword. So he, you know what I'm saying? So now, obviously, Asta is getting a new ability, you know, or a new weapon, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So he got this fresh new sword that's smaller and leaner and can compete with Mars's little dagger throwing thing. So Asta starts fighting Mars, you know, with his new sword or whatever, and he's hitting them, but he's not really hurting them, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, dang, I'm not really hurting them. I don't know what's going on. So then Noelle, beaten up and bloody, obviously Mimosa's healing her or whatever, that's why, you know, Asta jumped out and saved them. You know, she gets up and she's like, stupid Asta, whatever, you know, only peasant I recognize, stuff like whatever, beat this guy. So my dog Asta starts fading, whatever, and that sword turns blue, and then he swings it and he shoots out water, you know what I'm saying? Like a water slash thing, whatever. And everybody's freaking out and they're like, oh my God, you know, that was just water attack. I thought he didn't have any magic, whatever, stuff like that, whatever. So, you know, obviously, you know, Mars can go out like no sucker. You know what I'm saying? He jumped back up and fought Asta, whatever. But once he gets slashed with the water attack, whatever, Asta's like, yeah, I did it, whatever. Come to find out, he got stabbed in the stomach. He hits the ground. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I was really interested in this episode. The episode was real good. You know, I watched the beginning part, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I usually skip it, but I was like, let me check it out. You know what I'm saying? And I realized, you know, which I probably should have been done on me, but I realized that the Wizard King, when he was fighting the Demon Lord, the way he defeated him was a gigantic sword. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, you know what I'm saying, obviously the Wizard King didn't really have any magic, or maybe the Wizard King actually, you know, you need certain weapons to set up this situation, and you know, maybe he left behind the swords that he used to fight the Demon Lord, and you needed a chosen one to use them, which would be Asta. So these are some of the ideas that are going on in my head, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But as far as what I'll rate the episode was real good, man. I really liked it. I have to give it an A+, man. You know what I'm saying? The fighting was good. Everything, it was action. It was funny, whatever. You know, I like that Yuno and Asta both got new abilities. Now, obviously, they didn't show Yuno's new ability. But, you know what I'm saying, like, let's be honest, man. He probably got some new stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's from what I can conclude whatever, with the scroll lighting up, the Grimoire lighting up. He probably got some new ability, you know what I'm saying? So, this episode was real good, whatever. Only negative was Klaus, obviously. But, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to get into that. It was a really good episode, you know what I'm saying? So, I really liked it, man. Definitely worth the watch. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, get in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the episode. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? How do you feel about Asta's new ability? Do you feel, you know, I like the new ability. You know what I'm saying? I like the, you know, the ability to negate magic and take magic. I think that's top notch. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for it. I think that's a really good idea. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like, I like characters with two swords. That's pretty cool. Hopefully he carries them around at the same time. That would be my, you know, go-to. But, you know, he has a Grimoire, so most likely he disappear into his Grimoire. But tell me what you think about the swords, Asta's new ability, what you think Yuno's new ability is, and how do you feel, what ideas do you know, come up with as far as the Wizard King using a sword to defeat the Demon King or Demon Lord or whatever, and Asta using two swords, whatever. Do you think it was left behind the old Wizard King? Do you think it's just a coincidence? Let me know in the comments below so we can start this dialogue, and I'll see y'all next time.